The destruction of the vessel allegedly carrying stolen crude has become another subject of debate. While some say it is a welcome development, some lawyers are of the opinion that the vessel should not have been destroyed, as this may jeopardize any legal action to be taken against the thieves. Joining us in the studios to look at this is the former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Kogi State, Prince Ben Ikani. Very warm welcome to Newsnight, and thanks for finding out time. The recurring decimal, when oil vessels laden with stolen crude are arrested, is to set the vessel on fire. How good is that in a situation where conclusive evidence is not obtained or conclusive prosecution is not done?
Yeah, thank you very much, Christian, and thank you, viewers. As a matter of fact, the issue is, to me, not very pleasant. Why do I say that? In prosecution of offense, the aim of an investigator is to go to the root of the matter. And even if you are going to send signal of deterrent, you have to properly do it according to the law. From experience as a former prosecutor, I've prosecuted for 30 years. There are procedures to handle issues like this. Because the vessel is the realm in this case, and it is very, very important to a prosecutor. It's just like when you are trying a case of murder, the corpse of the dead person is very, very essential. You must get evidence around it. That's how you can prosecute. So
evidence in this situation has been destroyed?
Yes, but I cannot say categorically because I don't know enough of the facts. Because we have some steps in law that is allowed. For instance, in NDLA, I was a prosecutor in NDLA. Yeah. What we do when we seize very hefty size of exhibits,
narcotics,
or even discover cannabis sativa farm. Yeah. It is so large that you cannot wait until everything. Then what you're supposed to do is provided for you in the law. Even before the coming of AGJA, which is the law passed by Jonathan.
Administration of Criminal Justice Act.
Yes. We in NDLA devised a means because of experience. We now, at that time, we thought out of the box because that is the time we are facing the issue of exhibit missing. So what we do normally, if you arrest such a huge amount of exhibit, you approach the court to give you an order.
For an order?
Yes, that order will cover you. That equally will show to the world that you are operating within the ambit of the rule of law.
Is there any evidence that Tantita and other security services got a court order to destroy this vessel laden with 800,000 barrels?
Thank you. That is what I cannot say categorically. But they should, because the new law, which is the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, AGJA, has provided for situations like this. Part 34 of the law specifically provided that when an investigator or during an operation you intercept such a property, what you're supposed to do within 48 hours is to approach the court for the court to give you order. Either the order, if your postulation or your affidavit before the court shows that the property is perishable, there is even a provision, the order section 338 there, that you can now, the court will now give you order to dispose of the property at that material time. So all these things have been taken care of. For you to, on your own, unilaterally destroy the vessel, like what His Royal Majesty from Bayelsa said on your program, it's like jungle justice.
Absolutely.
Because even in law, the vessel itself is an entity.
Yeah.
So you are going to charge both the crew member and the vessel because the law recognizes the vessel as a human, as a person. That's what we call the legal fiction of giving in any corporate affairs. Any person that has that kind of clout must be treated equally because fair hearing is supposed to be given to the vessel. And in this case, when the vessel is destroyed ahead of the evidence, I don't know how they are going
what
to
they are going to present in court.
But they must have gotten because the Navy has a legal department, Federal Minister of Justice is there, even Tintita should even have a legal outfit that advises them. For them to on their own unilaterally destroy, who don't know the facts, maybe they must have gotten that interim order, because the order can be given by court while you are going on with your investigation.
Without taking into consideration the environmental effects?
Exactly. And even I asked myself the question when I was watching that destruction on your station now, I saw that missiles were fired to destroy it. Do you know how expensive it is? A military armament to just waste it. What you could have the court would have given order to sell it. When you sell it, pay the money to government, go to section, like I'm telling you, categorical section 338 said it in Agja. That is, the vessel containing that crude could be sold and money paid to government. Then equally, the scrap of that vehicle, the Chinese go after scrap. You can sell it. It will go to $1 billion of that mighty vessel there. So all this area, this is what they would have taken together. It's just like
they've wasted our crude oil, wasted, what probably the courts would have given judgment in favor of a government for stolen crudes and the rest.
They acted well, but they missed the finishing is wrong.
Absolutely. Okay, let's look at what the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited said, that this vessel has been operating in the Niger Delta in the last 12 years. So you can imagine the volume of crude oil that this vessel has stolen. Yes. Couldn't, the government, if not prosecuting this vessel and its owners, enter a plea, or the owners of the vehicle could have entered a plea bargain like MT Idun did? Would that be nice too for, the economy of the country and our jurisprudence?
As a matter of fact, I have my opinion about the misuse of plea bargain. In a serious case like this, you don't even think of plea bargain. That act in itself put me off. Because if you look at the history of plea bargaining, in America, plea bargain is for you to use it to get the cartel. So that it's like when you see a small criminal. Yes, you use him, you give him a plea bargain to assist you to prosecute effectively the cartel. Then by bringing the entire empire,
big fish.
Thank you down. But here we are misusing it. For instance, in such a situation that Nigeria is suffering from our crude oil being stolen at random, and we are looking for money to function, possibly as a country, you should send a strong signal to any perpetrator of this kind of crime. Plea bargain wouldn't have been accepted. I put it categorically that using it there is an abuse of plea bargaining process.
Thanks so very much, Prince Ben Ikani, former Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of Kogi State, and also a former director of NDLEA and EFCC. Thanks so much. I mean, you have such a rich reservoir of expertise.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.